Chick's here.
Hey guys.
Hey, Gussie.
It's Gus. He's wanting us to play ball. He
Yeah.
thinks we're outside to play with him. Hi, darling. So today we are going to talk about lingering concerns up until move-in day. You know, once you talk to myself or Melissa, they're the beginning stages. We're with you throughout the duration of your application process and all the way up until move-in day. Well, we'll still talk to you after move-in day, but all the way up until that day, we're communicating with you guys regularly and hoping that we're getting all of your questions answered. But sometimes there are lingering questions that you either have forgotten to ask, or you were scared to ask, or it's just something you randomly panicked about when you were driving up to go pick up the truck. So we're going to touch on what a few of those lingering questions would be and get those answered for you. But as always, if you think of anything else, drop it below and we will get it answered. So
Absolutely.
you want to go first? This may be a lengthy video for us.
It may be a little bit.
Emotions wrapped around move-in day. You know, I don't care if you've been driving 20 years or if you are straight out of school. There are different feelings associated with it. You're scared, you're excited, you know, you're packing up everything, you're going off to do something completely different that you've never done before, into a piece of equipment that you've never seen or driven before. And so you do have a lot of emotions wrapped up in there, and you don't know whether to be like 98% excited, 2% scared, or flip-flopped in that. And those things are okay. We're here to tell you those emotions are okay because it is a brand new chapter. They are completely normal. It is a brand new chapter, and you should be excited and scared and nervous when starting something completely new. So
Absolutely. Plus, you're getting ready to step away from your home or your place of home and take off for lengthy periods of time, because like you've heard us say, our best and most successful teams are gone from home anywhere from 6 to 8. I'd wager to say more 8 to 10 weeks is probably the sweet spot for where you're going to maximize your earning potential between home time. But when you're getting ready to go out for that long period of time, you want to make sure, number one, have I gotten all my doctor's appointments? Do I have all my personal records that I need to have? Do I have any medications that I need to have prepared for the time period that you're gone? Whether it's a 90-day prescription of something, if you have a prescription medication, or even the basic things that you want to take. You want to make sure you've got all those done.
stuff, your pet's medication.
Yes. Do you have your personal things set up for your finances? Do you have everything electronic? Because the electronic devices are so key in everything that you're going to do in this business. You're going to operate your entire world, your entire business, and your entire communication with both us and the carrier with an electronic device. So keeping that in mind, make sure you've got a good cell plan. You've got unlimited minutes, that you are going to have good service throughout the country. If you've got a passport, do you have it set up to where you can go into Canada and still have service? Things like that. Those are.
Did I bring too much?
Broad.
Did I bring too little? That's a big one. I have no idea what to bring.
Yeah.
Fortunately, we do have a recommended move-in list. Just let me know. I'll be happy to send it to you. And then that's just one that I built over the years. And then a separate list of things that aren't necessarily something you have to have, but things that you may just want.
When we compiled that list from drivers who say these are the things that were important to us. So what's important to one driver may not be to you. It may not be irrelevant to you on the list, but it also makes you think about things. So there's definitely that.
One thing to not stress about, do not overpack. You will be going back home. Grab your necessities. You may need to pick up a few, grocery type items, essentials once you get into the truck, but don't overpack. Don't stress yourself out about overpacking.
No.
Do I need to take this? Do I need to take that? We'll get you the recommended move-in list. Anything else, it's secure at home. When you go home for home time, you can just grab it on your way back through. So if it's not something you think you're going to need. But like Kelly said, medications, things that you would have to go back home for, I mean, those are obviously important. But you're already, worrying about just the stress of this new career and these new adventures and stuff, making sure things are, did I get the mail taken care of at home? Do I have arrangements made for that? I don't know, water my tomato plants. I don't know. You have a garden, you need things taken care of. Yeah. Have you made those arrangements? Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. I just thought of something that when you were talking that just made me think of it. Oh, shoot. Oh, well, it'll come back to me in a minute.
Today.
I know.
We thought we could just wing this one. Another one is, did I get everything completed that Hyfield needed me to complete? So once you are approved with the carrier, we have our own little bit of onboarding that we have to do. Emergency contact forms, direct deposits, W-9s, all that fun stuff. Lease agreements. Those things have to be completed. They are all electronic before you're able to move into that truck. And so, making sure that you don't want to be stressing about that while you're driving, flying, whatever you're doing to get to Columbus, just do them before you leave. So those things are already wrapped up. You don't have to worry about them.
Yeah.
So
For sure, definitely. The paperwork, and I mean, again, it's key. We can't move you into the truck unless we have all of our documentation taken care of. So when all that comes out, just make sure you get right on that. It's like Delina said, it's all electronic through Adobe. And if you have any questions about any of that paperwork, that's the time to ask us as well. We are going to inundate you with information when you first get into the truck, and it's going to seem a little bit overwhelming, but everything we send is extremely important. It's all good information that you're going to want to have.
and that's coming from fleet support, maintenance, I mean,
Yes,
everybody.
everything, because we at Hyfield want to set you up for success, certainly not failure. Hence the mentor program, hence 24-hour maintenance. You've got fleet support, both in-house and with the carrier. So Hyfield has crossed our T's and dotted all our I's to make sure, and it's been a process over the years, and every time we find that we're missing something, we incorporate that in what we do to help you so that we make sure you are coming out with everything that you need up front.
And make sure you have all of that support from that first phone call, calling into Hyfield to truck move-in day and then on. So making sure that you have.
I just remember what I was going to say. I remember what I say. Every time you go home, you are going to take stuff off the truck that you didn't need, and you're going to put stuff on the truck that you forgot. And then the next time you come home, you're going to go, I thought I needed that and I didn't, and you're going to take more stuff off and you're going to put more stuff on. This is going to happen every single time. So mark my words, that's going to happen. So don't freak out about missing something or bringing too much. You're going to unload and reload constantly. And you're going to do that multiple times a year as the weather changes. You're not going to have your hard winter clothes on the truck in July, but you are going to need to get them on the truck prior to November, December when you start to go places. So lots of that stuff, is going to happen as things go along. But we're also here to help through any of that.
I think another concern is on move-in day itself. Am I just going to be shown the truck? Just say, here's your truck number, here, have fun? No, that's not. You have the support here. So you are going to be meeting with a member of our ops team. They're going to do a truck walk around, an overview. They're going to answer your questions. They're going to give you more instruction. At that point, you can video, you can take notes, you do whatever you need to do. And then once that is done, you have fleet support. You have your mentors. You still have people there. Don't be afraid to ask those questions, even though you just may have seen it when you did your truck walk around.
Sure.
Somebody may have just answered that question. It's okay if you forgot it. That's what we're all here for. So,
and to be honest with you, it is information overload on day one. It's like setting yourself for the first day of anything. You start to learn it and you're like, holy smokes, I heard so much stuff today, I can't remember any of it. Well, guess what? We also have a how-to list of videos that we've been producing now for months and months and months and months and months, so that if you did miss something, guess what? We got a video for you too. So, we don't expect that you're going to remember every single little thing, especially when ops is going around the truck with you and showing you what each little button does.
Especially if you're brand new to the industry, that could be overwhelming in itself.
You're going to get done and go, what was that video for? Or what was that button for? And how do I turn on the water heater? And what did he tell me this is? And that's okay too. Again, we expect that. Yeah. But that's what maintenance, fleet support, and your mentors are here to help you with. So we're not going to leave you stranded, and we're not going to leave you hanging.
Yeah, we're not going to throw you out there and say, figure it out. Last but not least, when do I get to speak to my mentors? When do I get to start asking them questions? And once we start the onboarding process with Hyfield and your documents and things are done, part of your documents is a mentor questionnaire. So that's how we pair you up with your mentors. You will get an email as part of the information overload, an email introducing you to your mentors. You're going to have their contact info.
One of the questions on that questionnaire is, how soon do you want your mentors to contact you?
Correct.
So if you're one of those people that is very proactive and says, you know what, I want to start talking to these guys a week before I come pick up the truck. Other people may say, move-in day is fine, we're good. But you know what, they're available to you, because the minute you know that they're your mentors, they know they're going to be your mentors too. Right. And they have your information. So it would be easy. And if you want to start talking to them a week in advance, they're happy to help.
Especially as you're thinking of, and you're going to have, their personal information. Of course, again, you can email us, call in, whatever. But if there are questions that you're thinking of that, because they're over the road, what's it looking like out there? What's the weather here? You can go ahead and start asking them things and letting them know things that you're struggling with, things you're nervous about, things you're excited about, advice, tips, tricks, whatever. So
I will say this about the mentor program, and some of our most successful pairings in the mentor program have been with the teams that are honest and get to know their mentors. When a mentor knows what your situation is or how you like to do things, even if it's places that you you may be excited to come out here and go, my gosh, I've never been to Colorado, or I've never been to New York, or wherever it is that you want to go. There might be things that you want to do. The more information you give them, the better they can help you make the decisions for the load. If your main focus is to get out right there and run hard because you need to get some money in the bank, let them know that up front so they can help you meet your goals. So again, they started the same place you did. Just please keep that in mind about the mentors. They all started exactly where you will start, not knowing anything, not having any experience in this, and having to learn the business the same as you are. And the reason they're mentors is because they were very successful at listening to their mentors and then became mentors. So it's a pay it forward type of thing. So they definitely want to. They want you to communicate with them, and the more you do, the better that relationship is.
Absolutely.
And the more successful you'll be.
I think that's a great way to end it. It's okay to be nervous, excited, terrified. It's okay. It's okay to not know everything. You'll get it.
Absolutely. So, but do your research.
Yep.
Check out our videos. We have a lot of social media out there that's going to give you real information from people who have done it. That's a good point of view to view it from.
Absolutely. If you already have questions, drop them here. Give me a call. I'll get those answered for you. Okay.
And if there's something we missed or that you're concerned about before move-in day, if you're coming on board with us and we didn't mention it, drop us a line, let us know, and we will absolutely answer it for you. But as always, we're looking for ideas of things that you guys want to know from us.
We feel redundant sometimes. Tell us what you want to hear.
Yeah.
What you want us to do.
Yeah. What you want to know?
I'm sorry. I just thought of our next video. Okay, we got to go. Chicks out. It'll be a surprise. Love you guys.
Chicks out.